Right, so, hello and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War Chaos Dwarfs. Last time, we fought off an army of Hag Grief, which was very easy because they wandered through here, took attrition, raised Haunted Forest, took attrition again, settled it, took more attrition, and then we just marched in and squished them with this army. So, their assault was rather unimpressive. Also, we had a battle up here against Thorgrim Grudgebearer, and our armies are continuing to march, and we'll probably send them against Barag Dawasbug. We have Skaven Rebellion here, coming in Black Crag, which we will be building this army up to defend against. Led by our Bull Centaur Lord. What else? We're not focusing on Karak peaks anymore. I think we're just going to go straight up here. I want more slaves, so we can have more income. Because we're kind of in a strong position at the moment. If we keep sacking, we will just be able to spend more money into our infrastructure. Karak Azul here is going well. Also, as I was saying in the break, I was having comments in my YouTube videos. Someone was saying, well, I was asking why my garrison buildings were different to theirs, and I'm thinking that it might have been an incompatibility. They had a mod which modified Norska, because Chaos Dwarfs are based off of Norska. That was my best guess. However, I check the Discord, and Shaky Rivers has done an update, which has changed the garrison buildings for the Chaos Dwarfs. So, if we remember last time, I can use these regions as a example. People might have noticed that all of my settlements had, well, actually you can actually see it's changed here. Previously, we had the garrison buildings, but it was level 4. 5 or level 3, 4, 5. These have been moved down once. You can start building the walls at level 2, which is nice. And in minor settlements, level 2, level 3. So that's changed, because before this was using the same garrison tree as is for a the capital settlement. So it was going 3, 4, 5, but now it's just 2, 3, which is nice. I mean, you know, we can get a garrison earlier, and it's easier to defend our settlements that way, if we had the money, which we do not currently. What's a garrison? Chaos Dwarf, Warriors, Goblin Slayers, Infernal Guard, Devastators. I don't know if that's changed. Magma Cannon. I don't think that has changed. That actually might be a bit better. Because I don't think before we would have gotten a Magma Cannon. I think before we would have gotten a Magma Cannon at this level. So, and I'm thankful that the garrison buildings has actually changed. Yeah. Maybe that was actually like that last time. I thought it was like that. Unless it's just replaced it. Because it's like, oh, this is the first level of the walls. And it's like, first level of the walls is now down here. Maybe this is a level 3 settlement, and I would have built it at level 3. So I wouldn't have held off on it. I'm pretty. I don't know. Whatever. We've got a garrison here now. Also allows us to recruit Infernal Guard. We will. This is essentially the start of a new turn. Combine my Goblin Slaves. You're recruiting your army there because I want you to defend against this.
Destruction for all.
We're raiding Iron Rock. We might sit here and raid for another turn. Depends whether another dwarf army is going to come down. We did, as I say, just beat a full stack of them. Can you move over there? Actually, no, I was going to attack because we have Favor of the Dark Gods, which is going to make us unbreakable and regeneration. So, we will attack Barag Dawasbug. Go there. I want to attack with this army, so they get the bonus. Oh no. Our chances are terrible. They do have kind of a powerful garrison. However, have artillery. Unlike last time, where it took about an hour to get the first battle in, we will start off with this battle straight away. Does Dwarfs have a unique battle map? No. Okay, that's kind of fine. We could just knock through the walls here. There we go. I've been looking at some more videos on the coming changes for the greenskins. Also, a video which by Master of Sotek, which went over a bunch of the changes for the campaign map. There's a few settlements being added around the place. Not as much change to the Badlands as I would have thought. Morgheim has been added within the swamps, as well as another settlement. I think it's called the Floating Town or something like that. It's only a 2-region province, so I think you could fit maybe 3 or 4 more, you know, 1 or 2 more small settlements in there. A lot of the other changes is more a bunch of extra factions around the Badlands. There's Clan Vulcan. There's also some other greenskin clans further south, just above where Clan Moors is. But other than that, I don't think the regions have really changed too. There's another settlement over in Noblar land. What's it called? Noblar country? I think along the coast south of the Haunted Forest. It's a port settlement. There might be another one or something around there. Assume so. Because it would help Malice. Because there was a bit of a lack of ports over there. That deployment. You're watching a quick video, of a quick Azag campaign with a new patch. You love the new War mechanics and scrap mechanic. Yeah, they look really nice. I said last time that I thought that the scrap mechanics would only apply to the greenskin units, but it seems like it does apply to all of the units in the faction, in the greenskins roster. You have to research for ones like trolls. So, that's neat. No. There we go. People are saying that the scrap mechanic seems very much like something you'd have for the Warriors of Chaos when it comes to giving them, like, you know, marks of chaos and all that. Okay. Break through the walls. Go there. Go here. Death Shrieker rocket launcher. No, I want you all into one squad. Thank you very much. Wow, they already broke through the gate. Destroy that fort tower. You go on the walls there because we can't knock down that corner. Don't build ladders there. Can go here. Go here. Ow! That was a cannon. Go over here, can't you? Position yourselves like this. No, that's where the goblins are going. Fine. Chopper's ready. Bam! Hey! Oh, because the tower's in the way? Oh, because we owned the tower.
Deliver slaughter. All will be destroyed.
Burn them out. Get up on the walls. Knock this wall down. It's nice actually having a bunch of artillery to do such with. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, we could use them against the dwarves on the walls. They're kind of having too much fun destroying the walls, so. And also, we get to kill units which are on top of the walls, so. There we go.
Seas of blood. What?
Actually, go over here.
With haste.
Boys!
This me. Chaos Dwarf.
Better be mean.
Look what's that. Shifting.
Okay.
Move fast. My God's call.
Marching like this.
My God's call. Chaos Lord. All will be destroyed.
Okay. Where is Longbeards? Attack them.
Slay every mortal.
Ow.
Slay every mortal. Rebel mortals.
Moving fast! Goblins!
Warriors flee. Oh, my lord is under attack. I'm sure he'll be able to survive.
Boys.
Nah. Go attack those Longbeards. What is going on here? Just a massive everything. Now, lords dueling against the dwarves, Longbeards. Probably been even longer than their lives before, since I've seen Chaos Dwarves. Oh, what's this? You could get one upgrade from the scrap mechanic from default. Wait, no, hang on. Get one from default from the legendary lords. The others are research. You can still only choose one scrap upgrade per. Oh, you mean the upgrades you get? Oh, yes, yeah. I understand what you mean, yes. Yeah, the different legendary lords have a unique scrap upgrade for their units. Azag, I think, had something like wizardry weapons or something like that, or magical weapons. It didn't seem to give magical attacks to the unit. I didn't catch exactly what it did. But, it was a buff of some kind. Other ones are like 20% weapon strength. And,
Boys.
things like that.
Moving fast. Move on, boys.
I think another one was like 40% extra,
Shifting.
missile parry for shields, which was pretty nice.
Come, boys. Shower shield.
Charge those cannons.
What? This stinks. Reap their souls. Move
Actually, go up on the walls.
by their will.
Oh, actually no, not ha ha ha.
Fast.
That's kind of bad.
Obliterate them. Kill them all. Kill.
Actually, shoot them.
All will be destroyed. The eye
Ow! Could you shoot them, please? Oof, oof, oof. What the heck was that noise?
Chaos warriors, kill, maim, burn.
This stinks!
There we go. Ow. Ow.
Very well. Chaos. With haste. At speed.
Okay, position yourself over here.
At speed.
Oh no.
Get going!
Oh. Why'd you hop off the cannon?
Burn it all. Chaos comes. Move fast. All will be despoiled. Run it. Slayer of mortar. Chaos.
Have you dealt with that rune priest yet? No.
Tremble marble. Get that old stone planted and get
Well, if you place a no stone, it will just make it easier for us to hit you because you're not going to be moving. Boom! Wham!
Slanesh reverse. For the chaos goes. Chaos is strength.
We is gobbo!
Oops. And a friendly fire against my slaves.
Get going!
Run, boys. Boys. Watch out. Chaos Lord. I'm here.
We needed to get some of your abilities so you're a bit better at dealing with enemy lords.
What do the gods desire? Wreck and ruin.
Where's the devastators? There they are. Shoot them!
Chaos Lord.
Okay. Hop down here.
Since you will, the world will scream for the Chaos God. Crush him. Get out, boys. Eye of the dogs.
Turn around.
At speed.
Get him. You two. Move in here.
Chaos Lord.
There we go.
With haste. At speed.
Shoot him! There we go. Bring the cannons up, as I said. And let's see. Azag is +6 armor, piercing damage on orcs. I don't know about other units. Okay. I think one of the ones I remember was for the scrap upgrades was what was it? It was for the sneaky gits, and it gave them it gave the sneaky gits perfect vigor. I think it was called like water flasks or something like that. Apparently some of the upgrades are just not as good as other ones, so the choices at least seem to be rather obvious which ones you usually get. Go. Nah. Artillery this way, because there's a bunch of dwarves over there. Get into the square. Take it. We're actually over there. Oof. Come on, get through. You get here, you get here.
Run, boys!
Just camp on the square. Get in here. We own it now, pretty much.
Chaos warriors, slay every mortal. Seas of blood.
Shoot them. Pew! No! My ogres! Oh, whatever. Oh! And they're shattered. There we go. That Longbeard unit just fled without even getting in combat. Actually got 70 kills. Must have been the goblins which they were attacking here. They got 70 kills and they didn't lose a single one. Okay. Can you kill any of them before they run off the map? Not that it matters. No. We suffered quite a few casualties there. Quite a few. However, a lot of our army is expendable. 5766 kills for our magma cannons. Yeah, you're shooting at the walls mostly, but, you know, shooting at the walls was useful in that battle. 41 kills for our ogre slaves. Mm, 29 kills for one of our units of orc slaves. 75 for Zartan the Black. Did good. And he barely got injured too. I think we'll just sack it and we'll run back off the Black Crag and then replenish and come back again. Because the money we'll get from sacking this place will be quite useful. We're not really wanting to build an empire. I mean, you know, yes, that is the goal of pretty much every campaign. But the Chaos Dwarves are more focused on just raiding and sacking and taking slaves. Because our settlements, having a lot of settlements doesn't really help us a lot. We have kind of access to a lot of the settlements we need. Just need to get them up to level 5. And I kind of want to hold on to Black Crag, because if it's still as it was last time, I don't think it's been changed. It's reducing our global recruitment time by 1, which is very nice. Though it does cost a fair bit. Owned the other regions here would be on recruitment cost. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Switched crashed on you again. It's been real bad the last couple of days. Huh. I don't keep up with a lot of Twitch with a lot of Twitch news and all that. I have had people in the past sometimes say that it's been a bit spotty for them. I'm not noticing anything on my end. I don't have any dropped frames, so. Well, the only frames I'm missing are due to rendering lag. But, yeah. It's unfortunate. Even it's on Twitches and 100% even in big channels. I wonder, I haven't. I do watch some larger channels. Always uploaded onto YouTube though. I rarely watch people live. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched any of them recently to really be able to see if they've made any comments on it or not. I'm supposed to be commenting on it after the fact because they'd upload the videos the next day. Probably just the influx of people at home watching more and more. Yeah, that's kind of my guess. Well, just the extra stress from people tuning in or watching. Okay, so after we take this, do I want this settlement? Taking it might benefit us a bit more. I'm hesitant to take areas because we can't really defend them, but if we lose it, it doesn't mean much. Or just denying it from the enemy. And it would give us a turn of increased casualty replenishment. However, public order would be terrible because there's no chaos corruption up here. could raise it and wait for them to settle it again and stop them again. I could. That is something which I believe, yeah, which you can do against the AI, because they're very single-minded when it comes to retaking settlements, aren't they? I've done that kind of, sort of inadvertently as the forest goblins. You like raise a settlement, and then you ambush nearby. They come in and settle it, and then you attack the army while they're weakened. Maybe. I think we just get more money from sacking it. More money for sacking it. 8,000 from winning the battle. Okay. Yeah, another 7,500 from that. We get this for 5 turns if I obliterate it, but we get basically nothing compared to this. We get no slaves from that either. I'll pillage and enslave, and then we'll just march in and take the settlement, I think. Yep. Subjugate and enslave. There we go. Reaver's Helm. Beard Collector. Okay, march there. And get that. And... more money for artillery pieces. Indeed. Can't wait until we are able to get an Earthshaker. I think... This campaign's going quite a bit lighter than the last one. And I think the last Chaos Dwarf campaign I did went for 5 turns. I might do this one for 10. It's been a while since we've had a 10 series one, so we might do this one for 10. Never seen one before. Excited. Ooh, well... The model for them is very nice. The effect they have on the campaign, on the battle map is something to behold. Fear and fervor. Let's see. Does that mean it loses the casualty replenishment when you go up to level 4? Because it doesn't have casualty replenishment on that? It might. Might be something to mention. That's got 15. That doesn't. What would we be replacing? Get some more Chaos Dwarf warriors. Can't build a barrack. Yeah, just build the Dawi Zarkarin. That way we'll be able to get some more quarrelers at least. Ooh, dare! Okay. Your root more gobos. Let's see, Spite Peak, where are you? We're down here. Dringarakas I'm worried about. I'm going to build a barrack there for the walls. Crookback Mountain. Upgrade the barrack. Actually, hold off. Let me just check other places. I'd want this here. We could get a Hell Cannon there. Blade Rock. We don't have any other settlements to upgrade anywhere, really. Oh, but Greyhag's our capital now. That's nice. Yep. Build that. Upgrade this. Upgrade that. Hell Cannon, Colossus, Dreadquake Mortar. 4 turns. Plus whatever we have to wait for global recruitment. But yeah, that's why I wanted to hold Black Rag, because -1 turn for all units global recruitment. I feel that's not supposed to be like that, but hey. I will take advantage of it. Okay. Greyhag is closer to the wasteland, so it makes sense for the capital, right? Yes, yeah, it does. There's a building here which is like Road to Zharr Naggrund. So it makes sense for this to be our capital. It's just remarkable because this started as our capital and it's moved to here. I do wish you could designate your own capitals. It'd be nice. Enter. At least for some factions, because which don't start with like. It's like, I don't know, if you're playing as say Clan Pestilence and then you took Skavenblight, you could put Skavenblight as your capital rather than the settlement they start in down in Austria. Is it Oxil or something like that? So, you know, or if you're playing as Avalon and you take Lothern, you can designate Lothern as your capital. It would help some other factions also. Grabius Prospectors had that problem when I was playing as Araby because they confederated the dwarves into them. So all dwarves became Grabius Prospectors, which I have a mod which a very nice one which changes the Grabius Prospectors to being a very small sized but very elite force. They're very technologically advanced dwarves. They're all about innovation. Small squads of like very good infantry. But it was hurting them because they had Karak, but their capital was Ultra Mountain down here. And I owned El Hike, so they couldn't get a trade route. They kept sending their armies up here.
Destruction for all.
Anyway.
What?
We've got enough those there. We can't get level 2. Maybe I'll just take Varenka Hills. Got Karaz.
Are you a god?
Are you a god? Actually, we could just recruit some dummies are from here, can't we? Can we? I should be able to. Why am I not seeing the icon for? Do we not have a building which allows us to recruit Chaos Dwarf warriors anywhere? I should. Oh, no we don't, apparently. Build up the army, then build the slave market. Let's see. Zealot Berserkers. They're good. And some Infernal Guard. Expensive.
They will be dominated.
You can get more gobos. That's getting that. We don't have enough for upgrading that. Rykarth, how are you going? I could probably get rid of some of the extra sediment, I think, is here. In the coming update. I could probably get rid of some of your great Taurus. However, if
few things would gladden
grief.
my heart more than your death.
Peace with you? I would prefer if you didn't attack me over here. Yeah.
This should
We beat you. We get peace with you. I don't have to worry about you. Rykarth can go and do more interesting things than sitting in Haunted Forest and defending it from Malice. At least until Malice declares war on us again.
Now is chaos.
Yeah, get Gobbo slaves in your army. And turn. Get rid of Great Taurus. Blasphemy. They're very useful. Their leadership is kind of low, but they're really quite nice. They're essentially manticores, and they have a flaming body effect on them, which makes enemies near them weaker to fire damage while they're in melee, which is quite nice. So, flying unit. Well, as I said, they're essentially manticores. Let's see. Karazakarak gets a military alliance with Ostland. Ostermark gets a military alliance with Karazakarak. Morglum Backstabber. Right, you skits, let's have a pact. Military alliance? No. No, no, you've got it coming. Skull Smashers gets a military alliance with Ugma tribe. War declared. Crooked Moon Mutinous Skits and Clan Azul. Okay. We should be able to win this with auto-resolve. I'm saving it in case we don't. Thank you. Put the chains. Oh, and I didn't put Barak Var as a... No slaves. No 1% slaves. It's going to ruin everything. Zrazak. Zrazak. Ugh. Get. The names are difficult to say. Route Marcher. Dominance. Okay. Go here. No. Go here. And continue the march. How many turns have you got of this? One more turn. And you've lost it. Fine. Fair enough. We don't really need it. Barakvar doesn't have walls. No, we don't have to worry about it. If we lose Barak, Dawarsbag, it doesn't really matter. We've used it as we need. I kind of want to get some other... Get some Chaos Dwarves in your army. Flayed Rock. Get Hashut's Cauldron. Get that there. Actually, no. Get the sawmill. There we go. Because that reduces the cost of all buildings in that region. Go up here. How's this region going? One more turn for Karak Azul. Any Lamasu yet? Not yet. We can get them, but I don't have any. They're more expensive than Great Taurus, but they're better than Great Taurus. They have the ability to summon wyverns during the battle. Zazrak is bull for Steve. I kind of want to rename him Steve now. Steve, the Bull Centaur Lord. It's a very honourable name. Honourable? No. Very blessed by Hashut. Dwarf army. You'll take this. We'll take this. Merry-go-round. I think I'll move Rykarth down to Spite Peak. I want a defensive alliance. No. You're allies with Black Crag. Is that not good enough? I was actually going to send Rykarth up to take Mount Silverspear, wasn't I? Because that's not owned by anyone. As I found last time. Or I realized last time, because it's like, we can see all the Skaven settlements. Oh wait. Since we can see all the Skaven settlements, that means this region is not owned by anyone. Mount Greyhag. Need a bit more money. I could stop making a building and build that, because this is really good. Yes. What's my planning? My planning is terrible. That's also a nice building. It gives us Colossus. That gives us Salt. Small bits. Who's leading this? Grim Burlockson. Just a bunch of dwarf warriors, rangers, quarrelers. They're Bugman's rangers. Those are normal rangers.
Yes, my ruinous power! Mortals quail.
Do you have any bonuses for sacking? Who's got the more bonuses for sacking? You get more. Because you got Butcher. Okay. Go to Doc Karaz. Oh, hello.
I will not disgrace
Arundin Stoneheart.
chaos.
No.
Let's be
Good.
about this.
Auto resolve. Pillage and enslave. Ruby Ring of Ruin. Down spell fireball. Income for sacking settlements plus 10%. Let's see, you've got that. That's fine. That's useless. That's useless as well. Just remove that. What have you got? Shield of Tolos. Get Reaver's Helm. You've got Warrior's Bane, that's fine. And you've got Dawnstone, that's fine. Crown of Command. Bard of Troll's Blood. Unbreakable. For 73 seconds. You can get... Voice of Hush at level 2.
Spread ruin on them.
Don't think so.
Do I want to take Doc Karaz? Yeah, sure. Yoink! Build Hushut Sacrificial Altar.
They will be dominated.
Pop out.
Dominance.
So they can't siege it and remove one of my armies from the battle. What did I want elsewhere? Get that. Get that. Chaos Corruption. 1 turn build for that? Chaos Corruption's pretty fine here, I think. Get the Hushut Cauldron. It's cheaper. I mean, because of a bug. Darizar Car. Whatever it's called. Kaz.
Destruction for all.
We're going up there.
Glorifying us.
Now Grey Hag is getting that building. Blade Rock, you have that, but that's rank 4. Do we have enough for that for now? We do, but I'll have to wait on it.
Big on.
Okay. How are you going? Public order here is fine because of military presence. Okay, 2 more units of Goblin Slayers, so we're gonna have a rebellion somewhere. Over here. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If they appear here, all the better. They'll just raise the settlement. Yep. Oh no, it's a rebellion. Actually, the dwarves are probably going to get rid of the rebellion for me, aren't they? Oh no, they actually attacked the settlement. Whatever. Oh, they didn't take the settlement, they just sacked it. Okay. Fine. Orpheus Steve. Ah, I'm gonna have to recall him Steve now. Aren't I? Military alliance negotiated Nordland and Reichland. And we encounter Clan Moore. I don't like what you're doing. Actually, no, I don't care, because I don't own Iron Rock. I was like... it goes immediately from, oh dear, to, oh. Oh well, the greenskins have taken Barak Dawa's bug. Can we get a peace treaty with you?
All right, fine.
There's the charge.
I created you!
What? The gods direct.
Okay, get that. I want a sawmill. Minus 10%. And it also increases our income. Do that.
Yes, my ruinous power.
Barak Far. Go up here
For chaos.
and take Barak Far.
Bring them to ruin.
And since it doesn't have any real garrison in it, we'll just auto-resolve that as well.
Ruin on them.
You're too late! Your settlement is now mine. Pillage and enslave. Marauder's loot bag. Destroyer.
Destruction for all.
Okay, yep. Subjugate and enslave. And we'll try and hold on to this because this is a capital settlement. Do we get a unique building here? What's this? Jade Scepter Temple. Cultists have dug up an underground temple with a golden six-armed woman and the body of a monstrous serpent. Studies recognize this as an aspect of the Chaos God Slanesh. Okay. Is that from OvN Lost Factions, or is that from Landmarks of the Old World? Golden idols, resource production, 18 chests, movement plus 30% for armies starting in this province, plus 25% movement for armies starting in an adjacent province, plus 40 growth, plus 10 leadership while under siege, plus 5% casualty replenishment rate, plus 4 chaos corruption or regions in adjacent provinces, and chaos corruption in adjacent provinces plus 6. That is a lot of chaos corruption. We're going to have to get that. What's this? Black Gulf Naval Yard. This is actually a Chaos Dwarf landmark. This is from OvN Lost Factions. These old dwarven ports, once home to large trade fleets of the dwarves, now polluted beyond recognition by heavy industry from their new darker masters. The waters now lethal to all forms of life. Only the powerful brass ships of the Zharr tread these waters, cargo filled with slaves for their masters. It's a good description. What's it called? Just the, what's the word? Formatting of it could be a bit better. That's not the word I was looking for, but whatever. Income generated 1,200, plus 50% attrition, plus 50% casualties suffered from storm attrition, local enemy armies. That's interesting. Plus 10% additional tradable resource produced faction-wide, plus 5 chaos corruption. Income generated per 100 slaves in the province, 30. Income from slaves is plus 40%, slave decline rate is minus 50%, and slave public order penalty is minus 30%. Very nice. Slavers of Zharr is another province which we could stuff full of slaves. I like the extra mile some of the modding descriptions have gone. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get a rebellion here anyway. What's raiding our own province for a bit more, replenishment. I would like iron rock. More money! We can get, Dreadquake Mortars now. We can get Dreadquake Mortars now. What am I doing? Hold up. Yep. 3 turns, you say? Why, yes, I will take one of those. Let's see. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. So let's see. We've got a magma cannon. We've got a We've got a Death Shrieker rocket launcher in here. We're getting a Dreadquake Mortar. Let's get an Iron Demon War Engine. And, we get a Labasu, Kadai Destroyer, Colossus, Great Taurus, Hell Cannon. Hell Cannon would be nice, but it's very, you know, vanilla. I don't know if I've gotten to the Kadai Destroyer before. What I got? Blazing Body, Frenzy, Regeneration, Unbreakable, they cause Terror, Armor Piercing, 40% magic resistance, 75% fire resistance, 20% missile resistance, 5% physical resistance. Or the Labasu. As I said, can summon 2 wyverns per battle. Honeyed words. What's this? Oh, apparently you can only use it once now? I think it used to be able to use it twice. Let's get a Kadai Destroyer. It's going to make our army incredibly expensive, but not just because this is 706 upkeep for the Dreadquake Mortar. 636 for the Iron Demon War Engine, and 424 for the Kadai Destroyer. Hey. But heck, if we can't play with the big boomy cannons, then what's the point of being able to recruit them? We're going to be getting a lot of money from this anyway. Flayed Rock. Ow, that was all my money. And there went all my money. That was the story of how I had money and spent it all. Okay. Enter. Oh, I forgot to rename Steve. We are at war with Naggrund. I wonder if they're sending any armies over to deal with us. Oh, it's a Barak rebellion. Because we went to war with Hag Grief. But... and Hag Grief was friends with Naggrund. That's Stirland. Don't even have to worry about, like, what's it called? Inhabitable locations. Oh. I mean, Chaos Dwarfs live in Darklands. If they can live there, they can basically live anywhere. I feel. Okay, Karak confederates Clan Angrund. Of course they do, because they're getting their butts kicked. Oh, they're raiding Barak Var. I'm going to get on you. Cinder Breath. In battle, Drazhoath leads his war host mounted upon the great Taurus Cinder Breath, bringing fire and ruin down upon the enemy. This is more special than just a mount, because the dwarves don't actually have animations for a mount, so modding trickery was required. Clever modding was required to be able to get a mount for a dwarf. Bye bye, Morgrim Rudolfsson. Put the chains. Oh, Marauder's loot bag again. These Marauder loot bags. We're just looting all the Marauder loot bags. What is that? Is that a talisman? Yeah, it is. Yep. Get that. Those are useless. That's Chaos Corruption. That's useful. You got a Dawnstone physical resistance. You have 5% physical resistance. Kind of want to give you that to benefit more from the raiding, but it's fine. Gotta keep the Dawnstone on you. Oh, hello, Thorgrim.
Dwarf's fist.
You're going to beat up Grimgor. That's actually not a bad army he's got. Orc Biggins with shields, Savage Orc Biggins with clubs, Orc Biggins, Savage Orcs, Orc Boys with spears, Savage Orc Ball Boy Biggins, 3 giants, and Godji the Slow.
For chaos.
Okay, march up here. Get the slave markets. Settlement upgrade. Haunted forest. You. Is that +1 for all units in the region? Or everywhere? I suppose I'll get it. We'll see whether it gives a bonus for everywhere. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Ugh. Everything's going well. How is the Phoenix? Let's see. Rackland military alliance with Grudgebringers. I almost said declares war. Oh, Iron Rock was taken by Black Crag. How about that? They actually beat the Dwarf. Another thing about the Greenskins is we've seen a few of the units you can get from recruiting in various regions around the map. They're quite a bit more different than I thought they would be. You can get like flaming spiders next to volcanoes and flaming arachnarok spiders and what else is there? They're actually like different units, which is kind of neat. I don't know if we saw the balls, like anything from the ball regions. But if you recruit, like, if you get Y units around a volcano, you get, like, flaming spiders. I think there's a unique building also down in Arachnos here, which allows you to get spider hatchlings. Which I believe, is part of the expanded roster Greenskins mod. Done by... I'm gonna have to check this, so I don't get it wrong. Where is it? It is by... Well, anyway, the mod author for it was thinking of possibly removing them because lost to his sanity and decomposed. Okay. They were thinking Deco was actually thinking of removing them from the roster because it saw it as a bit of bloat. It kind of... However, Creative Assembly is actually adding spider hatchlings to the Greenskins army list, at least through a unique building. So, oh well, they're going to get them anyway. I like them because it allows you to make a forest goblin themed army, which is nice. And I would like to see a DLC which gives like forest goblin,
Are you a god?
all that. Because armies of spiders is fun. So, let's get Hushut Cauldron. Did we get that building? We did. Okay, let's see. Will recruiting units here have an extra rank? No, they will not. Some of them do. But that would be from... Okay, so it is just a local region. Nice building anyway. Gives you Bull, Centaur, Rendals, and Godai Fireborn, but we'll replace it with something else. Get Hushut Temple there. I hope no other evil updates try to disturb my advance today. There was an update. It changed how the garrison buildings work, but it was fine. It actually makes it a bit easier for me. We can now build walls in level 2 settlements instead of having to wait for level 3. So that is That is perfectly fine. Yeah, get the Hushut Cauldron. More chaos corruption. And once this army is ready, everything shall tremble, for the slap of our Dreadquake Mortar shall be great and devastating. Rakland gets a military alliance with Ostermark. Karak gets a military alliance with the Border Princes. Well, I'm sure that's going to save you. Should we go through Akendorf? The Varenka Hills. Okay. Hey, recruiter. That would have been nice to have when I was recruiting them. Nearly 5,000 upkeep for the army. 2,000 upkeep for the slave army. Such a difference.
I'll ignore that.
Oh, Volmir Kulsa. Trollhide. I want that. It gets regeneration. But it is armor. There's the, oh, what is there? It's like the troll seed item. Hey, look at that. Cinder Breath. He's great Taurus mount. Yeah, it's a, you know, manticore. But look at him. He's actually mounted on it. That's pretty cool. Raid. Go here. It's decided that slaves only. A slave only run? We shall drown the world. Oh, good lord. I have thought of doing like a, I've mentioned this before, like a flagellant run. I think other people have done it as well as the Empire, where you just build flagellants. It's, most likely possible. Maybe. I don't know, actually. It probably wouldn't end very well. Yeah, it's just ruins. Take it. I was sitting here thinking we're going to have to attack Skaven in there, but no, it's just ruins. About Silverspear. Do they have a unique building here? Nope. Brimstone Cutter's Workshop. Get rid of the plunder stash. Let's see. Ah, I can just check this menu. Yep, good. Only one of my regions is accepting slaves. You will be able to accept slaves next turn, however. But you're not built up yet, so I don't know. Okay, swap over. Wolflands is going to become the primary region for collecting slaves now. And one more turn till we have Culling of the Week. Then I suppose we'll have enough income to get Unholy Union. Settlement upgrade, forget it. But yeah, I had thought of doing a flagellant only run for the Empire. Partly because when, I've mentioned this before, when I was playing as the Empire once. Oh. Damn it! Malice! Can't trust him. I was attacking the Skaven, and their garrisons with their warp bombs are such a pain. So I just built armies of flagellants. Or an army of flagellants to just swarm over the walls. Because if they get blown up by a warp bomb, they don't care. They just keep going because they're unbreakable. So it's just wear down the Skaven through sheer attrition. Oh, you declare war on me. To war! To war! My reliability is low. Why? Because Malice broke his agreement with me? I don't know. Oh, my reputation. I don't know if that was why my diplomatic relations dropped. He broke his agreement with you. You're a terrible person. What? But Dratharas Ashen. Oh, training dummies. Raider. Nice. Oh, and Raider again. Nice. Okay, Rykarth. Gonna have to get down here again to the Haunted Forest. Yep, just build that. Money, money. Get all the buildings, which increase our money. What's Chaos Corruption here? 77. It is going down. Don't get too greedy. Karagdron. Public order here is 20 plus because of military presence. The problem is Skaven corruption, which is Osmosis 4. Be because of Karak 8 peaks. Osmosis 2, that would be because of, I suppose, an undercity around here. Upgrade Spiked Peak. Upgrade to a barrack. Get a Hush Temple. Because we got the money. Favor of the Dark Gods. Okay, let's go attack Akendorf. Oh, look. Grim Burlockson. So. Are you within range? Go there. There we go. I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances of beating these guys. The auto-resolve is not giving us a very good chance. What's the settlement like? I believe this is just a normal settlement. And it is. Also, continue siege. Or something just came to mind. There we go. Now named Steve Skull Crusher. There we go. If anyone else has got any names to suggest to me to rename things, then all he is. I can't name our other 3 lords because they're all legendary. Right, send the slaves forward. Dreadquake Mortar. We'll get to see our Kadai Colossus as well. We have got a lot of quarrelers in this army. 1 unit of hobgoblins. No, actually 2, because there's the Wolf Riders. Now, Iron Demon. That's a good thing. It's like a steam tank, except it's got a it's got like a shotgun built into it. And I think a cannon also. feel like I need to upgrade Zartan the Black's army. I mean, he gets upkeep reduction for slave unit. He needs more ogre slaves in his army. Should start changing his army over to something a bit more a bit stronger. Because at the moment it's pretty much all chaff. All the time. Except for the magma cannons and some better things in his own. Just make him able to survive on his own. At the moment I can't do anything with him. He's just there to reinforce Drasworth. And you know, he wants to break out and do his own things. If he's able to take on settlements, it's twice the sacking, twice the slave gathering. Okay, good gravy. What is going on there? That's the Kadai Destroyer, I suppose. Yeah, it is. It's got a big stink cloud around it. Okay. I mean, fire cloud, but... Okay. Go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. It's actually got like bits of fire bursting out of the ground around it. I suppose it's because it's so friggin' hot. It's just causing lava to burst out of the ground. That's pretty cool. Okay. Dreadquake Mortar. Iron Demon. Magma Cannon. Death Shrieker Rocket Launcher. Kadai Destroyer. Drashorath the Ashen. Now, the Dreadquake Mortar is not something you use against walls. I'm going to put them all on stand ground. These two can go together. Those... No, that's not what I meant. What do the gods desire? Chaos comes. Okay, let's have a look at our armies. Changed quite a bit since we last looked at it. So there's a flame cannon, magma cannon. It's a reskinned flame cannon for the Chaos Dwarfs. There's our Chaos Dwarf warriors. The artillery in it. There's our Iron Demon war engine, which is, you know, a reskinned steam tank. In the actual game, it looks more like a train cart or like a steam train. You know, a very like simple steam train with a chassis and a tank at the back and two cannons on the front. So now Devastators, I didn't actually move you to the back. You're actually kind of all right at the front rank there. I'll spread you out a bit more. There's our Zealot Berserkers. Dwarf Slayers. With chaos symbols on their backs. Oh. Our Kadai Destroyer. Which I believe does pretty much look like a massive bull made out of metal. Or something like that. So, it being a reskinned Gorball makes a fair bit of sense. Perhaps it could have like a flame effect on its body. Or something like that. I don't actually know what the Kadai Destroyer really looks like. I don't know if there was a model for it. Oh, it has got a metallic effect on its skin. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. I thought it was just grey. Nope. Quarrelers. Our Death Shrieker rocket launcher. Hey, look at that! It's got a Chaos Dwarf symbol on the barrel. Pretty neat. Some Chaos arrows. A Dreadquake Mortar. Very nice model. Made, I believe, by Chaos Roby. It is... This is kind of what the Iron Demon looks like. It's a train cart, except it's got, like, the, as I said, the tank on it. For the steam and the two guns on the front. But this is the Dreadquake Mortar. It's not a carriage. And it's got this massive cannon on, massive mortar cannon on it. There's the I don't know, control panel at the back. This actually turns around to aim at targets, and it shoots these things. Massive, like, glass orbs, but they're not like poison wind mortars. And Cinder Breath. There's Dratharath the Ashen on its back. Ah! Look at it go! Okay.
Lord of Chaos.
Right. You will attack there. You will attack there. You will move up. Actually, I'll have you hold off.
With haste.
Oh, we're within range of their mortars. Okay, Dreadquake Mortar. Shoot this mortar. Poof. There goes the shot. And then we are only attacking a mortar, but it should illustrate the point if it hits. No, it did not hit. It just demolished a building. Well. Attack these halberdiers. Ow! Their towers are destroyed by magma cannons. Get up there. There comes another shot. Boom! Splat! So yeah, it's a massive explosion, and it pretty much devastates whatever you hit with it. It is a bit inaccurate, but when it hits, oh boy. If it hit right here, all this would be dead. It's got a very long reload time, though. Let me see. What is its reload time? And it's only got like 9 ammunition. 48 seconds, which is actually faster than what it used to be. Of course, it's shell-shocked. And it's armor-piercing, of course. It's also unbreakable. But, you know, it doesn't have a melee attack. Oh, apparently it does. 25 melee attack? Okay. I suppose it runs things over. Oh, my slave ogres. Oh well. Shoot here. Boom. Well, you missed again. Ow, 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 ow. Why does their artillery have to hurt so much? Oh! Okay, magma cannons go up here. Attack that. Just put the goblins onto the walls. You know, because that gets better results, I think. We are unbreakable, we have regeneration, so the casualties we're suffering won't matter, but don't matter to me.
Chaos
Shoot there. Iron Demon, move forward. If you could stop shooting my own units, that's fine. Honk honk. Hello. I'm just gonna stand here. That Dreadquake Mortar shot again. Bam! There we go. There's a shot from it. Come on, shoot them. Splat. Splat! There we go. See, it's got like a shotgun on it. Oh, it's actually got flaming breath on it. Yeah, brief fire. Don't do that. Brief fire in the water. If you can. Oh. There, bro. Nah. We lost quite a few of our Chaos Dwarfs in that, but... oh well. Their cannon towers hurt.
For the Chaos Gods!
Rah! Dreadquake Mortar didn't really get a good showing there. Yeah, wait. It did get 225 kills, so... from the few shots it had, it did pretty good. Ow. Okay. Close victory. Wow. Said the... oh, our Chaos Dwarves. 178 kills for our Iron Demon engine. Having like 2 Dreadquake Mortars in your army in a siege is very against attack when you're laying siege to an enemy settlement is very nice. I feel they're quite a bit more inaccurate now than they used to be. At least from that, it seems like they are. Because you'd be able to like land shots on the walls and deal with the defenders that way. Oh look, there's archers on the wall. Blam! I mean, you know, good. It's a very powerful weapon, and I don't think it was changed that much. Because it's meant to be very powerful. But, when we play a land battle, we'll be able to see it more effectively. 161 and 100 for their mortars. Ah. Where I wish I had fell bats or something. It's gut bub. And we got to see some of the Border Prince's unique models there because of the what's it called? Southern Realms mod. They have a mixture of like steel plate, leather armor. I suppose we didn't lose that many. 316. It just hurt because it was both a Chaos Dwarf frontline. Oh, we did see the Fireglaves. Or these guys. Immortals? Are they the Immortals? Immortals something else. And our Devastators. Ah! Oh well. Yeah. It didn't perform as well as I thought it would, but the Dreadquake Mortar still got most kills at 225. 103 kills for our magma cannon. They're very useful. The difficulty in sieges for them is that they have kind of a short range. 20 for our Kodai Destroyer. Didn't actually see that in combat. Okay, from Mackendorf. Sack it. Then suppose will we take it? We go back to Barak Var. Want to get Varanka Hills. There's the army of Grimbullocks in there. If there's a crossing nearby, we'll go there. Because that will make the battle against him more well, easier. Especially with our Dreadquake Mortar. Oh man. That's the type of battle it's where it really shines. The enemy's all nicely clumped together. if we sack this and we'll spend the money towards... I don't think Barak Var is ready to have any new buildings put into it just yet. Okay, 4,000. Banner of Eternal Flame. Very nice. Give that to the Infernal Guard. That's what they are. Infernal Guard, they're not immortals. And 37,000 gold. Actually, oh, that's 6,000. I thought that was 60,000, but no. Pillage and enslave. Money, money. 37,000 gold richer.
They will be dominated.
And, actually, let's just take the settlement. It's a level 4 settlement. Level 3 now. Grazing pastures. Sure. Oh, it's the Elven description? That's interesting. Elven appetites veer to vegetarian. Get a corrupted Shrine of Heroes. We don't have one of those yet. We haven't been getting any of the Chaos Dwarf recruitment or units. And get
Now is chaos.
Go to here.
Gods direct.
Ambush. You can get Feared Overlord. Submission to the Dark Father or an Eternal Oblivion. That is the choice Zart and the Black offers, though most would find it not much of one. +5 leadership for slave units. Minus 10% upkeep for slave units, Lord's Army, and tax rate plus 20% local province. Put him in a region. Does that include... Tax rate is all income, isn't it? It's not just slaves. Or tax income is everything, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Stuff him in here. Oh, the extra income you get from slaves. Oh, man. Makes sense. A lot of the... I suppose he is more of an overseer than a fighter, but... Okay, get... You know, Voice of Hushut. Level 3. Barak Var will be able to upgrade 1 next turn. Bullockson is sitting here. Can we get a Regiment of Renown yet? Nope. One more turn. One more level. Oh, what? I'm going to recruit another army. Rockback Mountain. Let's get... a sorcerer. Fleet-footed or tough. Vargrach, Red Hand. Or Zrazak, Brass Bull. Get Zrazak, Brass Bull. He's more defensive. 145 armor on a mage. We've seen these guys. Actually, they've got some new things. He has a Mount of Lamasu. Very nice. Which means he can summon a feral manticore, a feral wyvern during a battle. Eye of the Gods, Aura of Chaos, Hearts of Iron, Demonic Rune Forging. The Darizar have corrupted the old ways of runic inscription, are capable of binding dark magic and demons into their twisted runes. Gives him plus 25 armor and weapon strength plus 10%. Rune of Volcanic Destruction. A hellish icon that brings the bearer visions of smoldering ruination and the bringings of the fires of the demon forges. Gives him flaming attacks. Income from raising settlements is plus 35% of missile damage, plus 10% for Chaos Dwarf artillery unit. Rune of Demonic Rage. A cursed icon that possesses the imbued with an unflinching and undying rage. Melee attack plus 5 for the Lord's Army. Passive ability Rage. And Unbreakable. Okay. Rune of Shadow and Ash. Shifting shadows in the occasional cloud of ash constantly obscure the bearer of this rune. Attacks calls discouraged. Ambush success chance plus 10% and stalk. Rune of Godly Favor. The dedicated forging of such powerful runic armor in itself is an act known to grant great favor with the Dark Father. Plus 12 character or leadership effect. Ward save 15% and hero self-defense plus 20% chance of wounding aggressors. Okay. That's a big increase to the chance of, like, wounding people trying to attack you. And he gets the Law of Shadows. Arcane Conduit. Okay, interesting. He gets the Engineer tree. The usual Chaos Dwarf red tree. And the usual blue tree. That's really nice. Okay, Zaraxil, you will get... Actually, I'll give you an army of hobgoblins. And you can have, like, a few Chaos Dwarf in your army. Because that's appropriate. Unholy Communion. Spend all of our money on everything. Do we have anything over here? Brand Dawizar cars. Got that. Let's see. Get the Grobzak. Can I build something else there in Flayed Rock? Not yet. That's increasing Chaos Corruption. Do I want to get rid of that? It's increasing it by 1. Probably replace it with something a bit better, can't I? Build a Corrupted Shrine of Heroes there instead. I won't get that. Karak Azul. Get Dungeon of Cursed Riches. Get that. I've got money. I'm gonna spend it on everything. You're just sitting here. However, I don't want to lose this settlement. 2 more turns and then we'll be your Dark Grey Black Crag. End turn. Oh, I forgot to put Akendorfers don't accept slaves. Whatever. 37,000 gold from sacking Akendorf. Oh, man. Hey, Grenstart's owned by, trolls. Oh, dwarves didn't feel like attacking me? Ah. Oh, we're going for time. Ah, fine, about 15 more minutes. Might go attack Varenka Hills. Oh, hello. Gork says it's time to have some mates. Non-aggression pact with the trolls. You're at war with a lot of factions I'm not at war with. Yeah, fine, whatever. Garbage good, I accept. Oh, do you own up there too? Hold on. Architect, yay. Yeah, you do, you own Averheim as well. Okay. We encounter Kislev. Somehow. Where are they? Where's Kislev? Hold on. Okay, that's Grudgebringers there. Grudgebringers own the Mootland. Workbad is owned by Stirland. I don't see Faildorf. Lensburg is owned by Stirland. Rundberg is owned by Karak-Hern. Otdorf is owned by Reichland. Seems Talabheim is owned by Reichland. Can't see Castle Drakenhof. Castle Tempelhof is owned by Reichland. Oberstyre is. I can't see Schwarzhofen. Zufbar's Karak. There's that. There's dwarf armies appearing down here. Balagar. Barundin. Upgrade Barak. Raid Mount Silver Spear. Get that. What was the other settlement I was upgrading? Oh, Black Craggers is ready too. I was sending you down here because Melus Darkblade was threatening me. Get Haunted Forest. Raid that. And Mount Silver Spear. Get the... Get that. Get the Hushuk Temple. And Drozhoath the Ashen. I don't like this army of dwarves here. I want it to go away. Yeah, get duty to the Dark Father. Go and attack Varenka Hills.
Destroy! Unleash chaos! For chaos!
Zart in the Black.
A glorified
You can march up here
wipe them out!
as well. That didn't budge at all. Okay, they have one cannon. Kind of sad, really. Let's fight this battle. So, this will be a better showcase of our artillery. So a siege is good if there's a lot of units in there. Or hopefully we'll get a better show from our artillery. If I use them more effectively, that is. Okay. Pretty much a flat plain. Ah, that's fine. There's a bit of a hill in front of us. Very efficient time to stream. It's looks like I got to finish like half an hour earlier than I usually do. Bugman's Rangers are good. That's unit. Say. Oh. Rather heavy fog. Kind of hope that they go over the maps to fix this issue. Maybe it's just been raining.
Undivided!
Or it's our Kadai Destroyer just making everything evaporate. Okay, Infernal Guard, you can go there with your Banner of Burning Hatred. Or Banner of Eternal Flame. Go there. Magma Cannon. Front. Human War Engine, go there. Quarrelers, go there. You two go like that. You can go there. Kadai Destroyer can go there. Goblin Cutthroats. You can go over here. And Dreadquake Mortar. You can go there. Okay. Ah, stupid fog. Our slaves are coming in over here. We're just positioned back here. Wait for our slaves to come in. And then we'll march up. Are you going to attack us? Perhaps you feel that you have a chance. Oh, I forgot to put my Dreadquake Mortar on not fire mode. Oh well, we'll get to see what it does. Boom! Splat! Look at that wave of blood. And there goes several hundred dwarves in one shot. How many kills was that? 168 with one shot. Just look at that carnage. Oh, jeez. If the thing wasn't so prohibitively expensive. I'd be a tad worried. Turn around again. Also, the long load time it's got on it. Oh yeah, and the wheels turn on this. As I said, this spins around as well. Ow! Stupid cannon. We've actually got a faster reload time because of the bonuses. Let's see. Might be why it was faster than I remembered. 40 reload time.
Chaos Lord, with haste. And
Shoo. Okay. Magma cannons. You can go here. There's a good hill for you. Slaves. Up here. Orc slaves. Go here. Ogre slaves there. Didn't get positioned. Go over there. Actually, you can go here. Lucky sods. And Zart in the black. There. Okay, can you actually use, like, fire breath on them? Oh, you can. Okay. It worked that time. He is unbreakable. He has regeneration. There we go. However, he does have missile defense. What's he got? 20%. Higher than normal. Get rid of that cannon. Okay. So, stand ground. I don't want you chasing after them. Boom. It's a low shot. Boom. Oh dear. Yes, this is a rare half dwarf. Pardon. Boom. Splat! Yeah, they're not there anymore. What could I destroy and get in there? Make it a bit more interesting than just slaughtering dwarves with artillery. As enjoyable as that is. Here comes a big bull! Zoom. Uh-oh. It's just a little red orb. Well, it's not that little, actually. It's like the size of a dwarf. Just an orb of death. And everything here is going to die again. Bam! Right at the feet of Kadai Destroyer. It doesn't hurt individual models that much, but, you know, infantry? Yeah. No, it's no joke. Can we... Like, it's like a dwarf wave. Splat! I kind of wish the explosion was a bit more oomfish. Boom! Oh, the slaves also pretty much died from that. Well. Magma cannons. Ah. Poor dwarves. Ow. Did he use his breath? Oh, he did. I think. Yeah, okay, so the effect doesn't really show. Ah. Let's turn the blood effects off. So that we can actually see him because he's all tomato-y. There we go. Yeah, that looks neat. He's shielding himself from the blood as he charges in. Ah. God, that's a big angry looking thing. Stop. Get those Pokemons. Oh yeah, where's my Kadai Destroyer? Oh, there it is.
Chaos Warriors.
He is Gobbo. He is better than them.
Boys.
You come back here. Shum, shum, shum. They're kind of wasting their shots against that Thane. Oh well. I think he's dead now. You can stop shooting the Thane. Oh, I turned the blood effects off. Like, where's the blood? Where's the explosion? Anything else? Zoom! Also, the Dreadquake Mortar has got a very long range. Boom. Oh dear. Bam! Splat! And there we go. You can see with the Dreadquake Mortar shot, just there. All the rest of it's just the mortars. Okay. Decisive victory. 575 kills for our Dreadquake Mortar. 90 kills for the Iron Demon War Engine. 234 kills for the Magma Cannon, which is up to rank 7 now. 88 for the Death Shrieker Rocket Launcher. It's doing better than I thought. I do think maybe the rockets need a bit of a larger explosion effect, at least, when they hit. Because it seems like they deal more damage than it seems like they do. Visually, the explosion when the rockets hit is quite small. So you kind of think, oh, they're not doing that much. 68 kills for Drazhoath the Ashen. 0 kills for pretty much everything else. Even our crossbows only got like 4 kills. 37 for the Kadai Destroyer. The dwarves just didn't get close enough to us. Our slaves kept them so far back that our dwarves didn't even get within range. We did suffer some casualties. That was from their cannon. But even our slaves probably would have gotten more kills than our Chaos Dwarves because they were on the front lines. And they would have suffered the most casualties too. Yes, 779 lost. Oh, it's hilarious and it's also terrible. Okay. That's how the Dreadquake Mortar is. I kind of wish it had maybe in brackets how many friendly kills it got. Like 575 is how many enemy kills it got, and then in brackets it's got like how many friendly fire kills. I think that would be a useful way to, like, I don't know, just so you can see all the stats. 39 kills. 39 losses to our army, to Drazhoath the Ashen's army. And there's 39 kills on their cannon. I wonder where those losses came from. I wonder if we're going to get a trait for defeating Grim Bollockson. How would you deal with a Dreadquake Mortar as the dwarves? You'd have to, like, I don't know. Gyrocopters, I suppose. Fly them up and try and shoot it with ranged attacks. But it's a vehicle. Land in melee dealer, but it's unbreakable. It doesn't have crew. You have to destroy it, and its stats probably most likely aren't as high as a steam tank. But it's essentially like a steam tank, because it's an unbreakable construct, I think. I mean, if you split your army up, that was their problem. If they had moved their army to, like, flank me, I would have been able to deal quite a bit of damage to them as well, but the Dreadquake Mortar would have gotten nowhere near as many kills. Because it was all because they were all clumped together. And it does have a really slow firing rate. What was it, 40 seconds? And I wasn't firing it as fast as I could. I was picking my targets when it became available. Because it's only got, like, 9 ammunition. So you want to make every shot really count with it, as much as possible. But yeah, you could just send like rangers out the flanks, sort of stealthing around the edges. But they would have needed another army to really have a chance. The AI, I don't think, would have succeeded even with a secondary army. We would have, yeah, would have taken more casualties though. Even our magma cannons, they're very good, but their ammunition is rather low. That's kind of why I feel like we should have more Death Shrieker rocket launchers, because they've got more ammunition. But they just don't destroy enemy units anywhere near as much as the magma cannons. Okay. Ooh. 7,900 gold. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, yeah. 25 and 14 for those magma cannons, but they were getting wheeled into position a lot. Okay. Pillage and enslave. We get the brass cleaver. That's pretty nice. I might give that to you. That will buff the
Spread ruin on them.
Invade.
slaves. And, subjugate and enslave and take Varenka Hills. Dwarf. No, 16% slaves. Get Hushut Sacrificial Altar. Do we get a unique building here? No, we don't.
Spread ruin on them.
Chaos Corruption's going high. Osmosis. Trolls cause Chaos Corruption. They're good neighbors for us to have.
I'll move when I choose.
Go here. And you have this now for 6 turns.
Dominance.
You can get... We haven't even gotten any Annihilators. Anti-large torpedo missile and infantry. I don't even know what they're like. I haven't gotten them before. Bull Centaur Torques. Armored armor piercing. Frenzy. Scaly skin. All the toys. I haven't gotten to Kadai Fireborn either this time. I was really happy with those last time I was using them. I get some lava trolls. Barak Var is going to suffer a rebellion. Well,
Are you a god?
that's just how things go. If Barak Var gets taken, I'm gonna have to march back over there and deal with it, I suppose. Black Mountain, that's going fine. You're recruiting an army. You're marching down to Haunted Forest, I'll say. 20,000 gold now in the bank again. As well as 11,000 slaves. 21% slaves in slave capacity here. 9,000? Huh. How many can oh, it probably goes up with the highest settlement. 12,000 here. Oh, okay, whatever. Do a unique building and no. Okay, do we have the building for a heroes yet? No, 2 turns. Want to move you to take Karak Dron. That's only going to be 10. Lack of corruption is still a problem though, Skaven corruption. One more turn, one more turn, one more turn. And... okay. End turn. And we'll call it there for this session. Come the next turn. I'm gonna have to march one of my armies down to Barak Var. I'll probably do the slave army. I'd like to keep control of Akendorf. Just because it's a large settlement. Well, it was. Then it lost 2 ranks. Because someone had to come along and sack it and then take it. But the monies! We're putting it to good use. Barrow Legion declares war on Marienburg. Middenland gets a military alliance with Reichland. Whistleland gets a military alliance with Karak. Oh, hello. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, alright. I mean, look, that's another full stack army there. I can tell them to, well, they can possibly do something. You attack me. Well, you can take the settlement. Oh no. Okay, yeah, right. I mean, if we lose Varenka Hills, bleh. I want Barak Var, though. So, we'll probably send our armies back over to get Barak Var back. Akendorf. Well, we're going to have more of a garrison in there next turn for the Grint Car. Black Crag. We'll definitely upgrade that. Brookback Mountain is fine. You'll march over here. And... yeah, we're in a pretty good position. I'm still kind of worried about Karak Azul. I might raise an army over here to help them. There's a massive amount of income. It's 7,032. It's actually 19,729 if we disbanded all of our armies. And we're nearly on the doorstep of Karasik. We're pretty much on the doorstep of Karasikarak. There's dwarf armies down here. Dalagar Ironhammer and Barrodin Stoneheart. If we take Karasikarak, they'll own that there. They haven't confederated with Karak Hearn. Zufbar is. Karak Kadrin hasn't confederated. But, yes. It's going pretty well. I don't feel anywhere near as much as hemmed in as I did before. The Empire even doesn't seem to be going too well. What is the strength of the Empire?
Yes.
The Empire is 9. Strength 9. We're strength 2. Who's strength 1?
Ready?
You know, Razakrak. Really? I suppose it's just because their capital was such a good settlement. They have 10 settlements. I don't know how many settlements we have. Talia is 4th.
Yes.
Kislev is 5th. Naggrund is 6th.
So
9th. 18th. 25th. Agri for 34th. Who's last?
Admiral of the fleet.
Shade Wraith, but yeah. Oh, they actually own Magritta? Oh, they do. How about that? What about this? That's owned, I don't know by who. Skaven corruption is high. That's potentially owned by Clan Scryer. Yes. Anyway, pretty well. Yeah. We might even just ignore taking Barak Var back, go straight for Karajakarak, take that, take this, and then come back and deal with that. They can't stop the Darwizar train. It just keeps them rolling and destroying blowing things up. So yeah, pretty good progress. I was afraid it was going to be just... Well, I mean, it has been armies of dwarves attacking us, but they haven't been that successful. A few victories, a few sackings, getting the slays, getting our income up, raiding, just recruiting better units into our armies, sacking larger settlements, upgrading our other settlements, and our economy is flourishing, and we've only got greater heights to reach in next time. Well, thank you very much for joining me for this one, and I hope you'll join me then.